RTO here. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to a live album ranking, and this week we're going to have a look at the Doors. Now, the Doors live albums all evolve round a couple of albums, which you will find out. But I still wanted to mention their live stuff because some of it is a little bit different. So, for official live albums, there are lots of bootlegs, and we will look at those bootlegs at some other time. So, of course, we know the Doors. They were formed in Los Angeles in 1965 by Jim Morrison, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Densmore. All the lyrics written by Morrison. Brilliant band, brilliant live. Just love their stuff. So let's have a look at their 4 albums. So coming in at number 4 was their second official album. It was recorded in 1968, 69 and 70, but this didn't come out till 1983. So it's called Alive She Cried. Recorded in Los Angeles, New York, Detroit, Boston and Copenhagen. So Jim on the vocals, Robbie on the guitar, Ray on the keyboards, keyboard bass, and John on the drums, and John Sebastian, Loving Spoonful, on the harmonica on Little Red Rooster. So side 1 opens up with Gloria, which of course is a Them song featuring Van Morrison. It was released on the B-side of Please Don't Go as well, so it's a great version. I do like their version of Gloria. Then we get, and that was recorded in Los Angeles, recorded in New York, is Light My Fire from the debut album The Doors, a really extended version of it. It's got a great Ray keyboard solo on it, brilliant. Then we go to the Morrison Hotel for a bit of You Make It Real. Really like that. I love Jim's delivery on that, super. Then we have The Wasp, Texas Radio and the Big Beat from LA Woman. It's only a short little bit, but it's a cool little track which goes into the brilliant Love Me Two Times from Strange Days. Now this is from a television studio performance in Copenhagen in 1968. I love that lovely little Ray keyboard on it. Then Little Red Rooster, the Willie Dixon number, made famously by the Rolling Stones, and this features John Sebastian, and it's pretty good. Then they have which includes The Moonlight Drive, which is a poem by Paul Muldoon. Jim was into his poetry, of course, and that is from Strange Days. Okay, this album is a little bit bitty, put together because of the movie Apocalypse Now. There's some decent stuff on here, so I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 7.5. Okay, coming in at number 3, we have the third official live album. Once again, it was recorded at the legendary Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles in 1968, but this came out in 1987, and it's live at the Hollywood Bowl. We've done a feature on the DVD, but you just get a few songs on this. You get Wake Up, till Light My Fire from The Doors, a little bit of The Unknown Soldier from Waiting for the Sun, and then you have a little game in the Hill Dwellers poems, then Spanish Caravan from Waiting for the Sun, and that's it. There's lots more on the DVD, of course, but it's a great performance, so I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. Okay, coming in number 2, we've got a debut live album released in 1970, and it's called Absolutely Live, and it features songs recorded at concerts held in 69 and 1970 in several cities, and it includes the first full release of the performance piece Celebration of the Lizard, and several other tracks that had not been previously appeared on any official release. So we've got It opens up though with a Bo Diddley song, Who Do You Love? Great, I love this, absolutely brilliant. Love Robbie's guitar work on it. John Densmore's drumming on this is something special. Then we have the little medley, Alabama song, The Whiskey Bar, from the Doors album, also known as The Moon of Alabama, Moon over Alabama and Whiskey Bar. It's just a little chuggy little thing. Great vocal from Jim on that. Backdoor Man, it's a song written by Willie Dixon, made famous by Howlin' Wolf, and they do a great version. That is also on the Doors album. Then we have Love Hides and 5 to 1 from Wait in the Sun. They've got the little poem and then 5 to 1. Brilliant track. One of the most underrated songs on Waiting for the Sun. Then we have Build Me a Woman, When the Music Over. Brilliant version of that. 14 minutes of pure magic off Strange Days. Close to You, the Muddy Waters number. Universal Mind. It's really freaky. Then you get Break On Through from the Doors. Then we have that Celebration of the Lizard, which is a performance piece. Lyrics written by Jim. Poems. Absolutely brilliant. 14 minutes of great bits of music and poems. And this one ends with The Soul Kitchen from the Doors. Great track. Lots of improvisation on this. It's just a bit of history. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8.5. But my number one and it's the only live album I possess by the Doors. And there's a damn good reason. It's called In Concert, and it's a triple album released in 1991 when I brought it. And it takes stuff from all the previous albums, so you really don't need it, and plus it's got a bonus. So this opens up with the house announcer. Remember when he told he's had words with the fire brigade and they won't do anything until you sit down and all that sort of thing. Then we have Who Do You Love, the Alabama song, Backdoor Man, Love Highs, 5 to 1, Build Me a Woman, When the Music Over, brilliant, Universal Mind, Petition for the Lord's Prayer, then Dead Cats and Dead Rats, Break On Through, Celebration of the Lizard, Soul Kitchen, and then a track that's not on any others there, the live version of Roadhouse Blues from Morrison Hotel, which is absolutely killer. Gloria's on here, Light My Fire, which includes the Graveyard Poem, which is fantastic. You Make Me Real, Texas Radio Big Beat, Love Me Two Downs, Little Red Rooster, The Moonlight Drive, including the Horse Latitudes Poem, Close to You, Unknown Social, and then this ends with the bombastic track from the Doors album, The End. I mean, to me, this is the definitive. It's everything of them previous 3 albums all in one place. You don't need to go out and buy the official ones. The bootlegs, yeah, go and get some bootlegs. I mean, Love Hollywood Bowl, I've got the DVD to that. So, as far as I'm concerned, I only really need this live album. It's a fantastic album, and I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10. So there we go. It's a little bit repetitive, but I still like to do it because it's the Doors. Okay, coming up next, got a brand new album from one of them pioneering bands of new wave of British heavy metal, Tokyo Blade, and their new album, This Is the Fire. So join me for that later. Bye for now.